So we're at LeWeb 2010, and yesterday there was a panel about Wikileaks, and you had some things to say, right?
Yes, I had a message to pass, which is that we as entrepreneurs on the internet, people working in the new media, in the internet, I think we are all shocked by what is happening and the attacks of the governments against Wikileaks, the scope of these attacks. It's something which is out of the normal limit of a democracy, and I think it's important to say it so that people know.
It never happened before, something like this. This is huge.
This is huge. Actually, it is the first attempt of censorship at a global level on the internet. I don't think it will succeed, but if it would succeed, it would turn the internet into a kind of Chinese internet, which is certainly not what we want.
Not to turn this into politics too much, but I thought this would happen under a Republican president. You know, like they would try to close down the internet. Maybe that's what they did with 2001 crash, and nothing to do with that.
That's surprising that it's happening under a Democrat presidency. Now, it's understandable that the American government is pissed off by what happened, but still they should remember that there is a difference between the leak of a secret by a soldier, for instance, which can be considered as a criminal act, and the dissemination of a leak of any kind of information, which is a normal job of the press, which cannot be considered as criminal. At least is what we are thinking.
There are so many news stories about this all over the place. This is huge, and there's maybe only like a few hundred leaks so far out of the 250,000 that have been announced, right? Maybe there's plenty more to come.
Yeah, it's interesting. We have new news every day. For instance, this afternoon we had a leak about the opinion of the American embassy on the French press. This is interesting. Not a big surprise, but interesting. Basically, it says that French press, all these people are coming from the same schools as the people who are at the government. So it's the same word. It's not surprising that they don't really cover what is happening and the war of the American government against Wikileaks, because they don't feel that Wikileaks is part of their media world. They see rather the internet as an enemy than a kind of democratic media.
So do you think justice will prevail?
Yeah, the good thing is that in this country, in France, justice is independent. And when the Minister of the Internet asked that the hoster of Wikileaks pulls them out, the judge said, well, there is nothing illegal in the fact that this company was hosting Wikileaks in France. So it shows that in France we are still in democracy. Now it will be interesting to see what the justice will say in the US, because it's not clear either in the US that what they have been doing is illegal.
So what do you think about Julian Assange?
Oh, I don't know the guy, but and there is a lot of controversy around Assange. But what I don't like is what all the media are saying about the rape, etc. This is a completely wrong presentation of the facts. So I don't like to see a man being hunted like that in reality, because he is the founder of a new kind of media entity, which is Wikileaks.
What do you think is going to happen with him?
I'm concerned. We'll see. If he's sent to the US, I will be even more concerned.
Is this a taste in what's going to happen with the internet in the next few years?
Yes, it is. It's the reason why I spoke about this with strong words yesterday in the media panel. For me, this is a defining time for the future of the internet. This is depending on the result of the war which is happening now. Either the future of the internet will be still very open and very democratic, and this is the media of the people as it has been since day one, or there will be a form of control of the governments on the contents that are distributed through the internet, and that would be a very, very serious issue for all the internet lovers like me.
Hopefully we will witness a revolution in democracy with tools on the internet.
Yeah, we see that actually this is a revolution in democracy. This is internet is pushing towards more transparency, and in any case it will change the relationship between the governments and the people, because more and more information will be available. Even if Wikileaks is killed, there will be new Wikileaks, and there will be more and more secret information which in reality will end up on the internet. And it's a good thing, because the governments must work under the control of the people.
Cool. But thanks a lot. And we can follow your blog, you post your opinions there, right?
Yeah, unfortunately I write mostly in French.
Okay.
But you can follow news on our site, which is wikio.com, which reflects the most popular article on social networks, and especially on Twitter. And obviously it's speaking a lot about Wikileaks right now.
Cool, thank you.
At the global level against internet, and this attempt is made by all the governments of the planet.
Is that fair? Because other people have done a pretty good job of trying to censor the internet.
By the way, could we ask the people in the room if they want to give their thoughts? I have created a new hashtag on Twitter, which is Wikileaks LeWeb. And the question I would like you to answer, so that we know what you feel, is: are the actions of the governments against Wikileaks legitimate or not? Please go on Twitter and give us your opinion.
Yeah, I don't think that will trend anytime soon, though, frankly. Yeah, sorry. You said you think it's the first shot in the sort of global information war. Is that really fair? I mean, haven't we seen attempts by governments in the Middle East, in Southeast Asia? I mean, we've seen a lot of governments trying to shut down the internet in their particular domains. But you said this is the first sort of global...
This is the first global attempt to... we could imagine a situation where the global internet, hopefully, internet has been built to resist a nuclear war. You know? So, despite all these attacks by CIA, hackers against Wikileaks sites, closing of their wikileaks.org and many other domain names, insane attacks against Assange on his personal life. Despite all this, I'm optimistic. I think that the information will survive.